It might have been tricky as a teacher too. But that was the plan. My niece has never told me what her favourite song is, so I don't know. Do I have different, same records back? No, different. My record collection is much bigger at home because that's the record collection that I've had that followed me from Dundee to Glasgow to London, back to Northern Ireland when I moved back home in 2010. So it's bigger. Is Lightbody Scottish? Yeah, I think it is a Scottish name, or at least some of the origins of it are Scottish, yeah. There's lots of different, I've looked up the genealogy of the name. It said pause due to poor connection. I think we're back. Worst school subject. Oh, that's easy, because it's still my worst subject. Maths, or math as they say in the United States, if you're from here. We say maths. Well, I'm just terrible at it. I still can't do my 9 times tables. That's how bad I am. Terrible. I love Travis. Travis gave us one of our earliest tours. Now, I'm going to get the dates wrong on this again, but I think it was one of our earliest support tours. We played a lot of shows to, by ourselves, like tours where we would play to like 20 to 40 people a night. But Travis was one of the first bands to take a chance on us and bring us on tour with them, and they were so lovely to us. All those guys are really, really lovely, really, really sweet guys. So yeah, massive fan of them. Always will be. Please sing Harvest Moon. Actually, it was written down. Harvest Moon was written down. Well, there you go. You can't see it'll be backwards, but if you can read backwards, then you can see that there. I'm working on it. Have we ever been to South Asia? Yes, we've been to Southeast Asia quite a lot. We played China, Japan, the Philippines, South Korea, played Indonesia, Thailand. We've played loads of places. Love it out there. Food's amazing. People are amazing. Everybody's awesome. There's I missed that. Sorry. Bed Shaped by King. King is on here as well. I did 2 lists. It's not on this list, but it is on the other list. I loved your show in Brazil, in Lollapalooza. Thank you. That was bonkers, wasn't it? There was a massive storm that day, and we only, by the time the storm ended, there was only half an hour left of our set that we could play, so we had to play a really quick set. But I'm glad you liked it. We were gutted we couldn't play the whole thing, but Brazilian crowds, man, are unbelievably good. I have lovely hands. Thank you. Funniest moment on tour? Oh, there's just we tend to be laughing most of the time, which is good. Mostly at our own insanity, but falling off stages is always hilarious. Yes, I'm fine. Thank you very much. How are you? I have to leave for work soon. Want to come? I'm alright. Good luck at work. Do you ever write your biography? No. It'd be too much work to write a book. I've spent my whole life. I've spent 25 years writing songs, and songs fit on a page. It's like books are far too long. Have I seen The Bachelor? No, I haven't seen The Bachelor, but I've heard about it. Do I like Australian rules football? Yeah, when I see it, I don't see it very often, but when I see it, I'll watch it. I watch all sports. Obviously, there's not anything happening right now, sport-wise, not that much anyway. But have I seen The Last Dance? Yes, I have. I love it. I can't wait for the next 2 episodes are coming on Sunday comes on, Sunday or Saturday. What time is your turkey dinner? It's what's on your playlist right now? I can tell you what I put on my last playlist. What did I put on my last playlist? Now, I haven't done a playlist in a wee while. So this might be a few weeks old. Switchblade by Nicki. A little blast of it. Might not sound great through my UK phone going into my American phone. Who knows? That's it. Awesome. There you go. That was one of the songs on it. Can you rap? No, somebody asked me that last week as well. I can't. The closest thing I get to rapping was on I played Time Won't Go Slowly earlier in the gig, earlier on today, and that line, whatever that line is, oh, for crying out loud. I can't remember the song, never mind the line. But there's a little part of me that loves it when we rush. That's about as close to rapping as I get. In Time Will Go Slowly. If anyone's heard that. But I love hip hop, and I've loved hip hop for a long, long time. So ever since Tom Simpson introduced me to it, when I would have been 19, maybe. Indie kid until then, but jumped straight into hip hop and soul and dance music when Tom Simpson came into my life. How was meeting Marlena? Oh my goodness, yeah. So for my favorite song of all time is California Soul by Marlena Shaw, and that has a lot to do with Tom Simpson as well. He used to play that as part of his DJ set, and I love that song so much, and I just love Marlena Shaw. She's a legend. So for my birthday, we were on tour. We were playing in Vegas, and our managers, Peter and Cliff, organised for me to meet Marlena Shaw. It was a secret, and I was just sort of brought up to our dressing room. Everyone's kind of going, and I was brought up to the dressing room, and in walks Marlena Shaw, and it was the greatest. I sat and chatted with her for an hour, and she told me about all sorts of things, her life. It was unbelievable. Have I ever DJ'd? Yes, I DJ'd for a long time with Tom. Well, the way I see it, the way I used to explain it was, there's a difference between playing records and DJing. I played records. I was not a very good mixer. And Tom Simpson is a DJ, still is a DJ, one of the best ever. So he tried to teach me how to mix, but sometimes it worked, and sometimes when it doesn't work, it's very, very noticeable. What's my worst defect? I don't know. So many things. Any bird watching lately? Yes. There's a little hummingbird that comes to my balcony that just decides to visit me every day. So I'll sit and watch him or her. Alright. Tom is just texting me saying he's very jealous of me meeting Marlena Shaw. I know. Sorry, Tommy. Dear. I wish you were there for it as well. Will we ever play the whole Lightning Strike acoustically? I don't know if it'll work acoustically. I could try. I definitely have less people watching at the end than you would have had at the start, but I could try it. Favorite Sting song, like from Sting or the Police, from his whole every song he wrote. Every little thing you do is magic. Love it. No, there's so many Police songs, that I love. But we were walking. We were in a room with I don't know, awards thing. We were getting an award for chasing cars for amount of radio plays and that. And Sting was getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. And when we were going up for our award, and they said chasing cars, no patrol, and we were walking up for our award, I walked past Sting's table, and he said, "That's a great song, man. That's a great song." And I was just like, just about had a like a delightful panic attack. So that was a nice moment. Anyway, that was a little Sting story. Favorite 90s dance song? Favorite 90s dance song? Daft Punk, probably a Daft Punk song. Around the World. Right? That was 90s, right? It's probably Daft Punk. Nina Simone, yep. There's Nina Simone records behind me. Unbelievable. Incredible songwriter. Rhythm as a Dancer, yes. Rhythm as a Dancer. Was Rhythm as a Dancer, yeah, it would have been early 90s, right? Yeah. Favorite 80s song? Probably Step On, Happy Mondays. Step On by the Happy Mondays, maybe. It's up there anyway, top 5. Would you write a Eurovision song? No. No offense to it at all. I think it's brilliant. And I really enjoy it. I used to love Terry Wogan's commentary, and I love Graham Norton's commentary these days. It's a lot of fun, but I don't think so. Is George Best the best player he ever played? In my opinion, yes. But I think, like the modern game, it's just there's a different type of athlete. You know what I mean? Back when George was playing in the 70s and 60s and 70s, at his peak, it's like he's not built like Cristiano Ronaldo or something like that. But it's hard to kind of compare modern footballers to 60s and 70s footballers, but in my opinion, he is. Somewhere Clock is Ticking is on final. Have you figured it out? Yeah, I know how to play it. It's something like this. It's something like that. But actually, it's funny. We could have favorite Tom Hanks movie. So many are kind of big, maybe big, but so many. There's so many good ones. Captain Phillips, Castaway. So many. They're all coming to my head, but what was I going to say there? I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah, there's going to be next week's gig will be on a different platform. We're going to be announcing it this week. I think it's next week's gig. There's going to be a series of gigs around Northern Irish albums, and Final Straw is one of the albums that they've picked. The OES Centre have picked in cooperation with Loudon, and 2 other artists, Northern Irish artists that we're going to be announcing soon, are going to do a third of the record each, and I'm going to do the last third. So there we are. That's next week's show. Thank you. What's up? Not much. What's up with you? Next week, I think it's going to be next week. We'll announce it for sure. Any George Michael song. What do you call it? Praying for Time. Praying for Time, right? That's the name of the song, right? George Michael. Maybe it's not. I would have thought it would have been on it. Yeah, it is Praying for Time. This song is extraordinary. If anyone's not heard this song, I'm sure you've heard it, but have another listen to it. Just get your headphones on. It's unbelievable. It's one of the most incredible pieces of music. Anyway, have a listen. If you haven't listened to it, it is unbelievable. Favorite act from Live Aid? Well, I mean, U2. Queen's performance was extraordinary, of course, but U2's performance was just, there's so much heart in it. It's so loud. Sorry, I do apologize. So loud. I shouldn't have played it so loud. I'm terribly sorry. Did you have that blasting out of your speakers? I apologize. Do you dance around your apartment? Yeah, sometimes. Not as much as I used to. Who hasn't heard that song? I know. I assume everybody's heard it. But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying check out this new song. I'm saying have a listen again with headphones on. It's an extraordinary experience. It was fine. Somebody says it's fine. I know, and there you go. Everybody's got an opinion, and that's fine too. I'm deaf in one ear, not loud is good. So I got some deafness as well, mate. I feel you. Do I miss my mum? Yes, I do. So I'm trying to read. Oh, thank you, Angela. I really appreciate that. Do you swear? Yes, I do. I swear a lot. If anybody's seen us play live, they'll know that I swear. And any time I do swear, and I hear it back, I don't watch us back live very often, but when I hear myself saying, I don't like it. I just don't like it. But I do have a terrible mouth on me. Effing and jeffing, as they say. I've heard Inhaler. Yeah, they're brilliant. Really good. Bono's song. It's a fantastic band. Potty Mouth. The Blue Nile. Absolutely brilliant band from Scotland. They're from Scotland, yeah. Another great band, phenomenal band, Blue Nile. They have a song called Stay. I wonder, is it up? Well, it's bound to be up here. This is my favorite Blue Nile song. Check it out. So that's the Blue Nile's Stay. Great song. Tell us a joke. I'm terrible at jokes. Terrible. Heart-shaped box. She has me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to take requests right now, but I'll remember that. Do I like the band live? Yes, I do. What was there? They've plenty of songs. Somebody says, but I Alone. That was my favorite song of theirs. Do I like a French song? Yeah, I just talked about my love of Daft Punk, but and Phoenix are incredible. There was a band. I'm just checking. Yeah, they've released something recently. That's brilliant. called Tahiti 80, or in a Northern Irish accent, Tahiti 80. And a song called Heartbeat on their first, I think it was their first album. Heartbeat or Yellow Butterfly. Will you ever Tahiti 80, or as I say, Tahiti 80. Phenomenal band. Who's your best friend in Snow Patrol? Come on now. I love my brothers all. Favorite Prince song? Spacing on the name. Spacing on the name. It's the first song on. It's the first song on. Hold on a second. Oh, there's so many Prince albums. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's an album a year. Puts our output to shame. It really does. Oh my god, I'm still scrolling down through them. Oh yeah, brilliant. Brilliant band, brilliant songs. Yeah, well, no one I was thinking of. I would die for you, maybe. Amazing song. Favorite breakfast meal? I have porridge every day. So porridge. Favorite Elvis song is Suspicious Minds. It's favorite Oasis song. Columbia, to be honest, I think from the first album. I think that used to be my favorite song. When that album first came out, I played that song more than any other ones. So I'll go with Columbia. Can you read music? No, I can't. I learned when I was 10 or 11, when I was playing the recorder, and it didn't sound like that, and then I forgot. So, here's a slide away. 975 would be something from the album just before. Give Yourself a Try. Yeah, Give Yourself a Try. Or Love It If We Made It. Love It If We Made It. It's a brilliant, brief inquiry into online relationships. Is a fantastic record. Do you do any acting? No, not really. I was in a couple of things, but very blink and you'll miss me. Terence Trent D'Arby, Sign Your Name Across My Heart. Tune. Put some forest fruit in your porridge. It's my fave. Berries and such. Favorite Harry Potter character? I don't know. Dumbledore? He's yeah. He makes me happy. Yes, Cara Dillon's such an incredible voice. Incredible voice. I love Jellyfish. The first, it might have been the second Jellyfish album. It's called Spilt Milk. Unbelievable. Every single song on that album is it's one of those albums that are just unskippable. Unbelievable. Hair Metal. Yeah, I mean, pour some sugar on me. I suppose it's not really metal. That's more hair rock. Hair metal. Do you mean hair metal? Like, I don't quite know what you mean by hair metal. Is that like hair? Is hair metal? That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Brazilian song. I don't know enough Brazilian music. I'm terribly sorry. How did you end up working with Peter Buck? Well, Jackknife Lee. I came up with the idea of Tired Pony, and Jackknife Lee, who's Snow Patrol's producer, was in Tired Pony, and I asked him. He'd been working with REM. He did the last two REM albums. He produced them. So I asked him to ask Peter. I'd met Peter a couple of times, but I didn't know him well enough to ask him myself. And Peter and Scott McCoy said yes. So it was unbelievable getting to make two albums with Peter Buck and Scott McCoy from REM. Craziest thing you ever saw on stage? We were playing Tea in the Park. This would have been, I don't know, 2007 maybe. And there was a guy dressed as Spider-Man that had climbed up one of the kind of like the telecom towers or whatever. He was up at the top of it, and somebody from the festival, the message was passed to me from somebody from the festival saying that I had to tell him to get down. So I had to kind of talk him down from the telecom. I mean, he could have fallen on someone. He could have fallen himself and hurt himself, but he also could have hurt somebody else too. But it was a hilarious kind of... He didn't hurt himself or anybody. So the story is hilarious, of me on the microphone trying to coax him down. Okay, Spider-Man, your dinner's ready. Your mum says you have to come home. Anyway, it was... there might be something online. You can watch that. Favorite Damien Rice song? There's so many good ones. Blower's Daughter is an obvious choice, but it might be my favorite. Damn Ouija's. For a second, I've misread that as wedgies. No. Do I write Snow Patrol songs in the same way you do the Saturday Songwrites? No, not really. It's a completely brand new way. I've actually tried that way, the Saturday Songwrite way, at home a few times. At home, so I'm always at home. I've tried it that way a few times here, where I've written down a bunch of ideas, just written them down on a page, a couple of pages of ideas, and then just referred back to it. Yeah, works reasonably well. Have you had top 3 films? It's just too hard. There's just too many. Once Upon a Time in America is up there, but Empire Strikes Back is up there as well. Godfather 1 or 2 is up there too. Anyway, it's too many. The Waterboys, yes, they're awesome. I've never met Peter Frampton though. Favorite foreign film? So many great ones. There is film. What do you call it? Oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of it. It's like a thriller, French. I'll never be able to figure it out. Brotherhood of the Wolf It's a great film. It's got Vincent Cassel in it. Anything with Vincent Cassel in it, really. Lion, incredible. Anything with him in it, love him. Was I well behaved as a kid? No, kinda. Favorite Saturday Night Live cast group? Well, I mean, the original group was, I mean, it's pretty much all legends, right? I mean, you got Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd, Gilda Radner, I mean, so many people in there. And then, like the mid-noughties group of, you know, Amy Poehler, Tina Fey, Will Ferrell, Jimmy Fallon. I mean, it's ridiculous. Chris Rock in there as well? At some point, I think he was in there at some point. No, it would have been the 90s. So yeah, so the mid 2000s group, I think. That's pretty much every American comedy movie right now has got at least one of those people, or every comedy TV show. You know, out of that, you got all the Will Ferrell movies, you got Parks and Rec, you got 30 Rock, you got, I mean, so many things. Anyway. Yes, I saw that. I haven't caught up to date with Westworld yet. I got sidetracked, but yeah, obviously, John Belushi as well was in there. Favorite Rocky film? I actually really liked the first one's amazing, obviously, but I really like Creed, the first Creed, which, you know, Rocky doesn't fight in it. Technically, it's not a Rocky film, but it's from that ilk. Vikings is great. Yeah, I got up to season 4 on Vikings. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan is fantastic in those films, the Creed films. Don't wear a watch. I do still watch Jeopardy. I adore it. It's my US or UK office. Depends on what mood I'm in, really. If I'm in the mood to be like, if I'm made of stern stuff one day, then the UK office. But if I want a cozy feeling, at the US one. Do I chase cars? Yep, every day. I'm just running after them all the time. That's why I wrote the song. This Is England's amazing. Favorite frame song, Revelates. What's the meaning behind chocolate? I've told that story a few times before. It's definitely on. I'm on record with that story. I'm not going to tell it right now. Doesn't put me in a great light, but here we are. Sofa or couch? I don't know. I can't remember. What is the UK version? What's the UK one and what's the American one? Sometimes it blurs. I would probably say couch. Is that American or US? UK or American or Irish? I don't know. Oh, I just kicked. Flip me sideways. You're welcome. How far do I run every day? Not that far. I don't run every day. I do other things. Kind of mix it up a bit. There's nowhere I can run. I would, in different times, I would run on the field. There's a football field near me, but it's all shut up at the moment, so I can't get on it. So I would run on the softer football field, but running on the hard ground, I feel I can only do that twice a week. My old knees jumped off the drum kit too many times. What's in your guitar collection besides Loudon? Gretsch and Fender, things like that. Nathan's the guitar collector. He has lots and lots of guitars. I'm not really much of a guitar collector. I have a few. Do I ride a diary? No, I used to, but I don't anymore. Best character in the West Wing? How can you choose the best character in the West Wing? It's unbelievable. Like, everybody's great. CJ, probably. Although I do love Josh. I mean, it's hard. I mean, you see, once you start talking about it, how do you not love Sam and Toby, the president, Leo, Donna? I mean, how do you not love them all? They're all amazing. But yeah, Josh and CJ maybe just edge it a tiny bit. Maybe a tiny bit. I love them all. Josh for funnies, CJ for integrity. Covering Elton John song. Sir Elton John, is a legend, as we all know, but so many chords in his songs. I tried to learn Tiny Dancer for this week, but it's just too complicated. I can't do it. I'll keep trying, but how the new songs coming? They're coming good. The Saturday Songwrite songs are all coming. I'm going to be on Chris Evans' radio show talking about the Saturday Songwrite again. I was on there a month ago, going back on this Monday morning. So it's Virgin Radio in the UK to talk about it and to play a song from the last 4 weeks. So Ian's working on that at the moment. It's going to be last Saturday's song. So song from week 8. So there we go. Any album name for Saturday Songwrite? No, I haven't thought about the album name for it yet. What I was going to sort of do is maybe we'll have a wee discussion on the next Saturday Songwrite or the next few. But the album's going to be called, what charity it goes to, because we've got to pick one, unfortunately. It can't go to multiple charities, apparently. It all has to go so that it can just basically go directly to one charity. So we have to pick one. And there's lots of things at the moment that are important. But we'll have to figure it out. We'll just call it gibberish, yeah. But hi Jen, how's it going? Mental health, yeah. I mean, could be mental health, could be music related, it could be health related. You know, health is the most important thing at the moment for everybody. So it might be something like that. Just call it Saturday Songwrite. Could do. But we'll chat about it on Saturday, which is a couple of days away. Northern Ireland Music Fund, could be something like that. I think it would be better. I think it would be good if it was a charity that was, a global charity of some sort. If we can find one that will help, will benefit, because there's people from all around the world that are involved in this Saturday Songwrite thing, and it's been amazing to see so many people from so many different countries on it. So I don't think it's fair just to sort of single out one country, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Straight from quarantine, straight out of quarantine. Hello, Aran, how's it going? What advice would I give to my younger self? I'd be scared to give advice. I like the way my life has sort of turned out. So I'd be scared to give him younger fella advice, I'd probably tell him to maybe calm down on the drink, but I wouldn't have listened anyway, I don't think. You get to a place where you're able to figure out what's best for you. And sometimes that doesn't happen until you're 40, which is what happened to me. Biggest fear? I mean, it's irrational because I don't really swim in the ocean very much, but sharks, probably. It's like, if sharks learn how to figure out, how to get on land, it's like a shark with a jacket on and a briefcase walking down the street one day, I'm really going to shit myself. So hopefully that won't happen. Love the way you say dance in India. Favorite British shows, I'll go British and Irish. Father Ted would be top of the list. Spaced, Blackadder, something more modern, dramas, Unforgotten, Normal People, Broadchurch, Line of Duty. So many good ones. So many good. Afterlife, yeah. Sherlock, yeah. Peep Show. These are all good, by the way. I'm not going to disagree with anybody because I'm sure you're gonna say ones about Taskmaster. Yep, love Taskmaster. I have this sort of fantasy of like being on it, but I think what'll happen if I go on, well, I'm not going to be asked to be on it. I'm not a comedian, but if I ever did go on it, I'd fall to pieces. I'd fall to pieces in like a heartbeat. It'd be like the first thing. Okay, see which egg has been boiled. Then you can't touch the egg, and here's some chopsticks and a bin liner and this guy, and it's like one of those things where I think I'd lose my mind. If anybody's not seen Taskmaster, then this is all just utter gibberish to you, but I would advise you to watch Taskmaster. It's fantastic. Black Book's line that makes you laugh the most. There's so many good ones. I'm trying to think. No, I can't think of any because it's been a long time since I watched it. None's coming to me. It's a fantastic show. It's my star sign. It's Gemini. Go figure, eh? No idea what you're talking about. That's okay. You're Brazil. You're from Brazil. You're not going to have seen Taskmaster probably. That's okay. I'll move on to more things, general things. Favorite book or writer? Maybe Jonathan Safran Foer, maybe. Everything's Illuminated, or Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, or Nicole Krauss, History of Love, or Jennifer Egan, Manhattan Beach, A Visit from the Goon Squad. I mean, I think I said this last week. Anything by Jennifer Egan, I'm going to devour it. Bill Bryson's great as well. Favorite footballer other than George Best? Eric Cantona, Zinedine Zidane. Actually, Zinedine Zidane might be my favorite. Like the way he played football, like he used his whole body. If you ever see like clips of him, like he's able to like cushion it on his arse sometimes, or cushion it like in like awkward, strange places, and the way he moves is something otherworldly. So yeah, I'll go with Zidane and Cantona. I mean, I could, George Best, Zidane and Cantona. That's not too bad. It's not a bad three there. Favorite stand-up at the moment? Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle. He's unbelievable. Do I watch cricket? Yes, I do. We'll say in 6 minutes. I've been on for 2 hours, so we'll tie it up in 6 minutes. Cricket, I love cricket. I played cricket when I was a kid. I wasn't very good at it, but I loved it. What food do I hate? I don't. What food do I hate? There used to be a pudding at school, semolina pudding. I still have PTSD from that. I could never eat that again. How did I? Come on, Jen. Thought I'd be vegan. No, I'm not. I keep trying to eat more vegetables, but no, I try. Tapioca. Yeah, I think it was like tapioca. If that's the semolina tapioca, I think they're the same type of. I think they're the same type of things. Semolina school pudding looked like frog spawn. Yeah, similar to that. I don't want to eat frog spawn, but I'd probably eat it before I would eat semolina. Fish and chips. Jen has said tapioca is dope. Fuck off. Each to their own, I say. Eat what you like. Am I patient? No, I don't think so. I'm more patient now than I used to be. I was very, very impatient as a kid in my 20s. Slightly more patient now, but I still have a lot of impatience. Yeah, I try and not be, but yes, Jen taught me yoga. By the way, I don't know what's happening there, but I'm having her back. Oh, that's very nice. Seem laid back. I know. Isn't always the ones that seem laid back. Yeah, I think I'm laid back about a lot of things, but I think when it comes to trying to figure out things, like doing these covers, drive myself mad. But I also enjoy it, and I also laugh at myself quite a lot as well. And I do have moments where I'm being impatient and I suddenly realize that I am and have hysterical laughter. That also could be a sign of madness or losing my mind. Have I ever done a Myers-Briggs test? No. Why have I heard of that? And I don't know what that is. I haven't seen Yesterday. I know Ed's in it. I haven't seen it. Am I a perfectionist? No. I think if you've seen my the live shows that I've been doing, you'll know I'm not a I'm not a perfectionist. I think I'd like to be better. I think that's what it is, being better. I think being aware of being able to reach a certain standard and not meeting that standard, ending up here, I think that's what frustrates me sometimes. But perfection is will try Graham Hopkins, do you really love me? Yes, Graham, with all my heart. Graham has played some drums on the Saturday Songwrite songs. It's sounding amazing. Great. Let me tell you a story. The first week Saturday Songwrite song, we sent to Graham, and he set up 6 iPhone. He couldn't figure out a way to record, so he set up him, his family, those kids, got everybody's phone together, put 6 iPhones around his drum kit, and hit record on all of them, and played the drums, and then sent 6 files to Ian, and Ian's put it all together, and it sounds freaking amazing. So that's Graham Hopkins. He's a legend. And yes, I do love you for that and for so many other things. Are you in love with someone? Yes, I've just said I'm in love with Graham Hopkins. You should take an MB test. It explains a lot. Okay. Fair play to Graham. Yeah. Last movie I saw. See, I've been watching so many TV shows. I just, you know what Amazon and it like flashes up things that you might like, and it flashed up A Discovery of Witches, which I'd never heard of. I apologize to Deborah Harkness, the writer of that book series. I'd never heard of it, and I clicked on they'd done a TV adaptation of it, and I started watching it, and I couldn't stop. It was amazing, loved it. So last movie was probably Extraction, the Chris Hemsworth one, the Netflix one, which I enjoyed very much. I love a good action film. Toy Story, love Toy Story. Matthew Good is phenomenal in it. Both the leads are everybody's great in it. Matthew Good is really good in it. The capture, yes. The capture's fantastic. They keep saying there's going to be a second season, and every time I look, it just doesn't. I mean, obviously, there's nothing being filmed at the moment, but I thought it would have been filmed already, and it would have been out by now, but there's no sign of it. What time of day am I most creative? Unfortunately, it's late at night, between 12 and 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm trying to shift my bedtime earlier, so it means I sort of miss that time. Most of the time, but I need to start sleeping better, so I figure I'll find a new time to be creative. I've never watched Dark on Netflix, but you're not the first person that's mentioned that to me. Jack Knife Lee mentioned that to me as well. Can I Jed, can I pay you to babysit my son over FaceTime? Yeah, sure, but no. I don't think that's wise. FaceTime. People aren't doing that, are they? They're not doing FaceTime babysitting, are they? I'm pretty sure that was a joke. Okay. Downton Abbey. Yeah, I watched all Downton Abbey. I loved it. A lot of love for Dark here. Dark. Seems like it'd be my next TV adventure. I'll write that down. Okay, I'm gonna hit the road, get myself some lunch. Take care, everybody. Loads of love, and I'll see you Saturday, hopefully. Do join us on Saturday for some Saturday songwriting. We're coming to up to the album mark, so we'll have 9. If we get a song on Saturday, it'll be 10 songs, so technically that could be an album, but we'll do a couple more after that. Loads of love, everybody. See you Saturday, hopefully, and take care. Bye.